Hey, Mana Dryad. Thank you very much for the 30 months. Appreciate it. Song reminds you of Monochrome Mobius? I also get a little bit of Monochrome Mobius vibes from that as well. We need to check out
Citri here, you're in good hands now. Citri here, you're in good hands now.
need to check out Rosette, who seems really good, by the way. Just based off of Citri, which is level 3, by the way. +1 S boost turn duration seems crazy. Okay. Maybe I was incorrect. It seems super good. I saw the 20% and I was like, wow, that's a lot of percentage. But looking at the other characters, they also have 20%. This 2 in the artwork reminds you of the Sisters of Monochrome as well. I said the same thing. Said the same thing. We both have the same idea here. Oh, that's what that is. That's what that is. We want leg breaker. Arts. Get Tira. That's good. Earth and water. Equipment. He's got like a old school pistol and a dagger. Let's give you some accuracy. How about some speed? So she's at 387. Not the strongest member on my team. Not very crazy with the art damage either. Very defensive though. Has the highest defenses out of everybody. Interesting. There's a little vent over here. Please, you gotta help me. Is there any chance I could see a green-haired bracer who works here? Lost my wallet somewhere. I'm hoping if I talk to him, he might know where it could have gone. Seems the receptionist's a little occupied at the moment. This guy must be desperate if he's coming here at this hour asking for help. Indeed, let's watch and see what happens. Perhaps we'll learn something. Sorry, I'm going to need a little more information first. Could you explain what exactly is going on? Right, of course. Basically, I was on my way to Tharbad driving along the Sand Sea. Everything was going just fine until I suddenly, out of nowhere, blew a tire. Luckily, this green-haired bracer ran over to help us. He was kind enough to patch up the tire with the tools he had. Turned out, he was heading to Tharbad too, so we let him hitch a ride with us to thank him for his generosity. After that, we all made it to Tharbad, but just as I was going through my things, so I could find my wallet and buy some souvenirs, that's when I realized it was missing. Now I'm scrambling to find it. Isn't there something you can do? Alright, I understand. You want to talk to this bracer to see if he has seen or possesses your wallet. You just said. Yeah, that's exactly right. I'm beginning to wonder if maybe I got pickpocketed somehow while he was fixing our tire. I just want to ask if he noticed anything strange. Now, is there any way you can call him over? Sorry, it's probably going to take a little time for us to arrange a meeting with him. Based on your description, I know for a fact that he doesn't belong to our branch. That's what makes it tricky. It's likely that whoever it was came over and helped you was operating independently. No bracer matching that description has registered with us. If he's in town, we probably won't hear from him until at least tomorrow. Really, I guess I'll just have to wait and hope for the best. Still, if you hear anything about my wallet tonight, could you get in touch with me? I'll wait around outside by the oasis in case anything comes up. It never ends. Feel bad for her. Seems the guild's getting so many visitors she can't catch a break. Yeah, I hope that other man manages to find his wallet too. That's awful having it stolen. Let's have a chat with her now that we're here and the line's opened up. We can learn something interesting. What are we expecting to learn here? We meet again. Looks like you're keeping busy taking people's requests this late. Ah, you all again. You heard that, I'm guessing. Yeah, we did. I'm sorry, we really didn't mean to pry. That man said he lost his wallet, right? If only there was some way to talk to that green-haired bracer he mentioned and get his side of the story. Indeed, although it sounds like determining which bracer it was could prove to be difficult. You're telling me. I'm pretty confident in someone from out of town who decided to come by and help. But when he'll get in touch, who knows? He could drop by after he's checked out of the city tonight. Could take him longer even. Until we can figure out more, there's no way for me to pinpoint which bracer it was that man met. Let's mostly hurry up and wait until tomorrow. Boo. You guys are weirdly interested in all this. I agree. Who cares if this mystery bracer shows up with one wallet or 100? A lot of Mira, sure, but it's got nothing to do with us. Let's go, Aaron. Maybe, but something about this whole situation stinks. What do you mean? Nothing. Just talking to myself. Good luck getting the guy sorted out. From the sound of that, Ben, you don't want to let this go. Well, a guy mentioned he was going to hang out over by the oasis. Couldn't hurt to have a chat with him, see if we can coax anything else out. As you wish, Mr. Arkwright. I'm not really interested in that. Whatever you're sniffing, I ain't smelling. The rock ain't cooking all that. Hi, Shahina. Hi, Sarah. Looks like our hunch was right. Good to see you, ladies. Well, hello, everyone. The owner was just telling us about you all. Sounds like you guys had to clear some monsters to get the baths back up and running. That's amazing. I knew you guys were talented. Thanks again for everything. You all did. I'd still be in dire straits if it weren't for you folks. All part of being a Spriggan. We got plenty out of that whole exercise too, so it was good for everyone. Well, that's good to hear. By the way, who might you be? I don't believe you were with them earlier. Forgive my late introduction. You may call me Rosette. I was dispatched here on short notice. You two are Miss Sarah and Miss Shahina, correct? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintances. Nice to meet you too. Wait, is that a maid outfit you're wearing? I've never seen one of those in person before. Not precisely. This is the uniform that I wear for work. You can think of it as a combat suit designed to let me offer maximum support to my customers when needed. Yes, and it's designed to look like a maid outfit so that I can support them better by making them more comfortable. That sounds complicated. Whatever it is, you look super cool in it, that's for sure. Hey, since we're all here, why don't you guys join us in the baths? There's so much I want to talk about. Sounds like fun. Maybe we could all get dinner together afterwards too. Who's paying for this? We ain't paying for you two. Matter of fact, Rosette, we ain't paying for you either. There's a place close by that I always go to that I'm sure you all would enjoy. Sure, we'd be happy to take you up on that. Probably not a bad idea for us to wash up before we meet with our clients again anyway. Say what you like, I know you're just looking for an excuse to take a dip. Not that I'm against it. I could really use a bite to eat, but that's okay. A bath sounds good after everything we've done today. Then it's settled. We'll join you two in the baths. Hey, that's perfect. Go on, I'll show you where the girls' ones are. You know, calm down. They had a long day. Like as long as you want in there, folks, you've earned it.
Man, this blows. I didn't consider the fact that I'd be stuck alone in here with you.
Would you pipe down? You're killing the vibe. Just close your eyes and relax. Embrace the tranquility. And then...
Oh, shut up. I bet you every mirror in my wallet the girls are living it up on the other side of this wall. Speaking of girls, man, I'd kill to check out that maid and the older sister's scorching bods right about... Blah!
We sit on sacred ground, punk. Don't defile it with your libido. Keep it up, and I'll scrub you down till your skin is raw. If that's what it takes to clean that dirty brain of yours for the first time.
All right, I'll drop it. Adios, you don't have to be so serious about it.
They're certainly having a lively time over there.
Ugh. Don't they realize we can hear every word they're saying? He's not wrong, though. All you girls are just as gorgeous as Sarah. I mean, Rosette's hair and skin are both so silky, she practically looks like a doll. You're so pretty too, Agnes. And how do you get those when you're only 16?
Uh-huh.
I'm only a year younger than you. There's no way I'm gonna be able to catch up that quickly. What's your secret? What do you eat to fill out like that, huh?
Truth be told, I've been kind of curious too. I'd love to know for future reference. I don't do anything special. Barry, stop staring at me so much. You're scaring me.
Shahina, please. Cool it down a little. Well, I personally think Miss Al-Fayed and Miss Shahina are very beautiful in their own right. If anything, I should comment on your skin, Miss Sarah. What sort of regimen do you use to achieve such a glossy look?
Oh, I just use shea butter. The stuff they make in Tharbad is really good, and
That was awkward. Holy cow, you got Nina Fenley's and Judith Lancer's autographs. Thank you guys so much. I'll treasure these forever, really. It's no problem. I'm glad you like them. These autographs have got to be worth a pretty mirror. Talking about two of the hottest stars around. Think you might sell them. No way. How could I ever? Still, it feels so surreal right now. I can't believe my own sister is going to be dancing up on stage with folks like them. Who would have thought? Don't get too excited about it all, Shahina. I don't think they're going to ask me to do anything that big. Well, I still think it's awesome that you get to be involved at all. Wait, by dancing, do you mean for the Carnal Cavalcade? Yeah, some director named Salvatore Gotti walked up to me and asked if I wanted to take part. Not just him, he was with some other snappy-looking guy, too. They went nuts for Sarah. Apparently, Mr. Gotti was all, "Baby, you're more perfect than Adios herself. My parade isn't complete without you." He was dead set on bringing her on, whatever it took. It wasn't long before she folded like a house of cards. Shahina, you don't have to tell them every little thing about it. I'm not sure I know what this Carnal Cavalcade is. It's some event that will be part of a film festival. Yeah, it's a parade that'll kick off when the festival opens. Sounds like it's going to be quite the production. Like Shahina said, I guess it's supposed to include famous actresses and whatnot. I can see you fitting right in there, Sarah. You're gonna do great. No, Gotti can talk pretty raunchy, but his passion and taste are the real deal. He didn't say all that just to be nice. He says you're perfect, then he means it. You'll do just fine out there, Sarah. I know you've got what it takes. Thanks, Van. That means a lot. Am I seeing things, or are you turning a little red? I am not. Stop it. Sarah. Sheeny. There you two are. Where have you guys been? Hey, Timur. We're just hanging out in the hammam. And quit calling me Sheeny. I've got a real name, you know. Alright, Sheeny. You'll always be Sheeny to me. Alright, look here, sucker. This a friend of yours. Yeah, he's a kid from the neighborhood. What's going on, Timur? Why are you looking for us? Because someone asked me to give this to you, Sarah. That's why. A letter. That's strange. I wonder what it could be. Thanks, Timur. What the? Everything okay? What's wrong, what in the world? Decline to participate in the parade or tragedy will befall you. This somebody's sick idea of a joke. Can't believe even Sarah of all people got one of those threatening notes. According to that Timur boy, a Central Easterner that he passed who was working for a shipping company gave the note to him. I guess that delivery person's most likely innocent. Just like with Nina and Judith, the culprit's probably going through several layers to cover up the real origin point of the note. That makes tracking him down incredibly tricky. Slippery bastard. They can't make it easy on us, can they? Are Sarah and Shahina gonna be okay? Let's flash back to the scene. Really think you two should talk to the guild about this. I agree. I'm sure they will give your case priority attention since it involves a civilian in danger. I imagine that any fees they would charge for their services would be quite nominal, too. I don't know about that. Huh? Come on, you gotta do something, Sarah. This really creeps me out. I hate to suggest this, but maybe you should quit the parade if that's the safest thing to do. Doesn't this remind anybody else of I think it's Trails from Zero. Plotline seems similar. No, I can't. Apparently, preparations for the parade are almost complete. If I pull out now, I'll probably cause a lot of trouble for the director and everyone else involved in it. That's what'll happen if I turn to the guild too, isn't it? Can't say for sure, but if things go south, I could definitely see that being the case, yeah. Sarah. Man, I know this is really presumptuous of me to ask, but is this something you and your agency can handle for me? What makes you think that we're gonna tell you something different than the guild? Also, I just want to throw it out there that, you know, we don't just work for anybody and everybody, you know? Also, if you get a letter threatening you to say, don't go do this thing, or something's gonna happen to you, and you're like, oh, but if I do that thing, then I'll cause, like a big commotion, or, you know, like I'll ruin my spot in the play. It's like, hello, if you do it, then you're probably going to die. How about that? Death? Production gets ruined a little bit. Which one is more important? Of course, I'm prepared to pay for your services. I don't expect you to do it for free. You don't even have the money to pay us. Real generous of you, taking on her case for cheap as an extension to what we're doing for Nina and Judith. Oh my gosh. What did I say? Man is just a regular softie. Sure, you know, he's done some, he's asked some people to pay, but, you know, he lets too many people slide. We knew these two characters for all of probably like 45 minutes, 2 hours. But don't you get the feeling she's trying to hide something? What, she is? Got that impression too. I think there's something going on with her that we don't know about. Well, deal's a deal. Whatever it is, we already promised we'd help her. Plus, for all we know, this might turn up some new leads. Following this could be a good idea. As a first step, would you like me to pinpoint which company was responsible for delivering the note? Wouldn't hurt to know, for sure. In the meantime, we need to go to the entertainment district. The other ladies are waiting for us at the hotel. We need to fill them in on everything that's happened, including this new note. Good job, Van. You didn't fall into sneaking a peek anime trope. I know, I'm so proud of him. I'm also proud of him because he tried to stop someone else from effectively doing the same thing.
Oh, come and see. The atmosphere feels pretty different here compared to daytime.
Reminds me a lot of the night market in Longport.
Off we go.
Very well.
Fine with me.
Okay.
Right. Understood.
Fine with
Okay.
me.
Very well.
Okay.
Understood.
Right.
Very
Fine
well.
with me.
Understood.
Fine with me.
Okay.
Off we go.
Very well.
Doesn't that mean the guys can hear them too? Yeah, you know, that's probably true. But, you know, then again, they stopped with the peeking trope, but then went to the boob size trope. So, you know, it's you can't really win. I have to talk to these sucker fools. You're horrible, Dingo. You told me you were still in Edith, and now here you are trying to sneak off on me. And I'm telling you, there's no reason for you to come all the way out here. Doesn't Tyrell keep his reporters on a pretty tight leash? But don't you worry, I came prepared. Got permission from my EIC to scout out the film festival and do a write-up about it. Don't they have other reporters to be doing that? Not to mention, the reporter originally slated to handle the festival had something come up, so somebody needed to be here anyway. Oh yeah, you just pushed them down the stairs, huh? Should be illegal to have the kind of luck you do. At least it explains why you're here 2 days before the big event. Hey, it's the Spriggan again. What the heck are you guys doing here? You're getting distracted. Or you're getting distracted. Listen, I'm not lying. I'm here on personal business, even if it hasn't gotten me anywhere yet. As for you guys, I see you've got more help than ever. The new girl of yours looks pretty capable, too. You flatter me. Please call me Rosette Twinings, I believe. It's been a weekend. I am a concierge working on dispatch from the Marduk Total Security Company. Everybody likes to throw their business out there. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Marduk, as in that. Bingo, quit trying to change the subject. I'm not finished with you. You still haven't told me what this personal business of yours is. Now fess up. You know I'll be more than happy to help you with it. What about personal business, don't you understand? I told you I'm fine. But why not? I'm growing as a reporter. I can handle myself. For starters, it's not exactly a good look, roping in a reporter working for someone else to pitch in on my work. But what? I don't care about that. Besides, you helped save me before. It's only fair I repay the favor. Sounds like our man's trying to keep his business under wraps. He must be doing a piece on unseemly things. What? That can't be it, could it? What do you mean unseemly? Aaron, now look what you've done. I can't believe you'd report on something so despicable. This is exactly why you need to change, and I'm the girl who's going to make it happen. Well, glad we got all that sorted out. Anyway, we'll be heading out now. We haven't sorted anything out. Time to bounce real quick, eh? Darn it, look at all the trouble you guys have stirred up now. Oh, whatever. If I find anything out, I'll hit you up. Sounds good to me. Good luck with your investigating, you two. That scene was totally unnecessary. Why was it required? Also, I feel like Dingo just needs to request a restraining order.
Fine with me.
Right.
You know, she is too much. Right. Where were Nina and Judith staying again? You must be Mr. Arkwright and Company. Why did he start off with reminds me, I was listening to Drake's Push-Ups diss track towards Kendrick Lamar and, you know, a variety of other people. And he either starts or ends the bar with that, like going, it's funny to me every single time. This guy still, is this the same guy as before? This guy is a mountain. Why, like, I don't know. Miss Lancer and Miss Fenley are waiting for you all by the pool. Clerk there already knows you're coming. Feel free to enter whenever you're ready. Good to hear, thanks. One way to say hello, at least his customer service is impeccable. I'd expect nothing less from a 6-star facility. I don't get why they would be at the pool when it's night. It's a nighttime pool. You get to drink alcohol and all that good stuff there. But a little kid like you can't really appreciate grown-up stuff like that yet. I am not. If you think I can't handle alcohol, I'll prove you. Mary, no. Not until you're older. And Aaron? Don't go putting any ideas in her head. Got it. The Anyas is rather mature for her age. You could say that. She can definitely be forceful when she needs to be. Suit is barely able to hold in that hotel employee's massive pecs and arms. I don't know, man. This dude is... I feel like this isn't the same guy. Are they all just jacked like that? Yeah, they're all just jacked. Hey, what's your name? Sam. Munt. Why is the camera so zoomed in right now? Oh, down below. Hotel's gym isn't for guests. Oh man. Might be right about that. I guess you're outside? Let's save just in case. Oh, this is what a nighttime swimming pool looks like. It's so calm and relaxed. The view of the oasis is nice too. I don't know about calm. With all these folks drinking, I bet it can get pretty rowdy. You've seen this place. Rowdy guests get shown the door. Now, where are the girls?
Well, we meet again. Beautiful night we're having, isn't it? Are you darlings done with work for the night?
More or less, yeah. Didn't realize you'd be working here, Bermotti. Yeah, they called me in as an extra pair of hands to pitch in before the tournament. I don't think we'd met before. You are Rosette Twinings. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. Bermotti. Hold on, are you the one contracted to work with Van? What are you? Long story. More to the point, are our actresses anywhere around here? Well, you must mean those two. They're right over there. Now we're talking. Two A-listers walking around in swimsuits. You love to see it.
There you are. Sorry we're a little underdressed right now.
I got half a mind to tell you two off for lounging around in bikinis while we're out here busting our butts. But coming back to a site like this makes it all worth it. I'll let it slide.
We're not wearing these for you, you know. Yeesh. We've been working pretty hard ourselves. A certain president was parading us around left and right all day. We're bushed.
Right, that bit earlier. Sorry, should have realized that. I can certainly imagine how that would get pretty draining, doing all that meeting and greeting. Sounds like you earned your keep today.
Right back at you, girl. Hold on! Did you get another girl? It's only been a few hours.
You are Judith Lanster and Nina Fenley, if I'm not mistaken, yes? It's an honor to meet you both. My name is Rosette Twinings. I'm assisting everyone temporarily. This is so... this is so annoying. Like, why are we in situations where we have to introduce Rosette literally every conversation? Can people just not pay attention to her, you know? Like, you don't have to address her just because she's with the crew.
Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you too, Rosette.
I really can't imagine what all you've gotten up to, but alright, let's hear what happened today.
Sure thing. Here's the gist of it.
You ran into someone dangerous in the waterway and found another threatening note?
Judith, maybe keep it down?
Oh, that's wonderful, Nina. Sounds like it's gonna be pretty exciting. I can't wait.
Anyway, you guys have been through a lot today, it sounds like. This situation's getting pretty complicated at this point, and it sounds like it could be connected to the Messeldom Film Festival's cancellation. Yes, although it isn't, or though that isn't confirmed at this stage. Hard to see how all of these things tie together, but one thing's for sure, something is clearly going down. Got me real concerned is that mystery girl who showed up in the waterway. Can't be sure yet that she's the one sending all those notes, but we definitely can't ignore her, even putting my own circumstances aside. Yeah, especially if A's involved in this. But basically, long story short, you still haven't figured anything out, is that it? So much for the Spriggan living up to the hype, You got us there, it's not what we were hoping for either. Oh, be nice, Judith. They still did better than we could have expected for their first day here. If we hadn't hired them, we'd have gone into the film festival completely unprepared. What exactly are you prepared for now that you know what you know? You don't really know anything. I get that. I'm not saying they did absolutely nothing. I'm just trying to make clear that we need to get this figured out sooner rather than later. I mean, this joker's sending notes to locals who are just scouted now. It pisses me off. Getting a little worked up over this, aren't you? Not that I disagree, mind. Definitely, we can't let them win. Something's weird going on over here. Like I'm seeing things, seeing weird things happen. There's something that I can't help but wonder. What is the culprit trying to accomplish? What? What do you mean? What's there to wonder? Oh, she's right. I don't see what this person's trying to get at myself. If all they wanted to do was cancel the film festival, it'd be quicker to just threaten a terror attack again and be done with it. But instead, they're sending these notes to individual actresses and even dancers. That's a pretty roundabout way of doing it. That's a good point. See what you mean. The means and the ends don't appear to add up, so to speak. Even if it doesn't change the fact that the festival is still being interfered with. And I got a feeling that that little contradiction is the key to all this.
Sounds like you all are having a rather intriguing conversation.
Hey, buddy, what the heck's Your Highness? I didn't realize you were here too. I'm sorry we weren't exactly dressed for a meeting with the prince.
Oh, please. You've nothing to worry about. You two are like a pair of flowers blooming in the desert. You're the film industry's greatest treasures. Zemuria's treasures. Please, bless us with your beauty as you wish. Quench the thirsts of we cast down mortal men with your presence.
I want to say that the film company president guy, the mustache, I want to say that like he's the one behind this, but that just seems too basic. When you want, it seems too basic when there's a girl who's flying around on this robot thing that has a Genesis as well, like there's something else that I need to latch onto for this to make more sense. Certainly have a way with words, that's for sure. Let me intrigued. Could he be?
Your Highness, please, remain respectful.
I'll tone it down, Najee, fear not. But where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Sharid Oswald, son of Grand Prince Salman of Elsaim.
Elsaim? I like El Said better. Just, it sounds nicer.
This is my dear and trusted secretary, Najee. Judith and Nina have informed me about you all. It appears you're handling their private business for them. If so, I'd like to consult with you all about a certain something as well, if it would not be an imposition.
If you're actually the prince, we're gonna have to upcharge you by, like, 300,000%. And we want it all up front. All right, we're listening. First off, let me reiterate that it's a real pleasure to make your acquaintance, Prince Sherid. I wouldn't ever expect a guy as big and important as you to give some guy doing odd jobs in Calvard like me the time of day. You're too humble, Mr. Arkwright. I understand you're exceedingly capable, so I wanted to make sure to talk to you. As a matter of fact, I've heard things about all of you, including your temporary help. You honor me, Your Highness. Still, I can't say a swimming pool is where I expected to bump into the heir to the throne. Life's just full of surprises. I knew you were one of the sponsors for the film festival, but I can't believe someone of your stature would actually receive one of those threatening notes. Well, it's true, unfortunately. Contents are the same as the one that we got. Prince got the letter 5 days ago. He's been staying at the Grand Suite. That's just about the same time as ours came in. Guess that means they were sent to both Edith and Tharbad at the same time then, huh? I initiated an investigation immediately, of course, but we still haven't determined how the note got to the prince. At the very least, it appears to have been expertly camouflaged. Sounds just like what happened with Sarah when she got her note. You're referring to the dancer I recommended to Gotti, yes? I heard she'd received one as well. Given she was only scouted this afternoon, however, that is exceedingly swift. The timing is too perfect. I believe at this stage that we can safely rule out this being some mere prank. Do you agree? Yeah, I'm right there with you. In fact, I think it crossed that line as soon as you were sent your note, Your Highness. Yeah, whoever we're dealing with, this guy's either got guts or he's a complete sucker fool. Maybe even a little bit of both. That being said, for a guy who received a threat, you seem pretty relaxed about it, Your Highness. I'm more along the lines of, this is literally the prince of a country or something, and like he's just here chilling, you know, with with a secretary, you know, who's probably a very capable bodyguard, but like you would think they would up security a little bit and, you know, be going gung-ho on this whole investigation thing. I think y'all would have found something. Poor girls weren't given the chance to get changed. Life is hard. You gotta, I was gonna say you gotta strut the stuff sometime, but I don't know. Must feel pretty confident in your lady friend there to approach the likes of us too. You're not incorrect, my friend. Truth be told, she is also my bodyguard, one of the Principality's greatest sword fighters, quite possibly its very best. In fact, I would go so far as to reckon she outclasses even the likes of you, Mr. Arkwright, and your concierge. No kidding. To be honest, I suspected as much since first laying eyes on her. You got me there. Hard to stack up against a bodyguard serving such a hot shot. Oh, just to be clear, Van's fine. No need to be stiff with me. Van it is, then. You're 24, yes? That makes me 3 years older than you. Everything Mr. Gotti has told me about you adds up. You clearly have a lot of promise. After all, not just anyone could discern the deep, nuanced themes behind Golden Blood. I suppose I'm right in thinking you've seen the limited run R17 director's cut. Of course, no real fan could miss it. Wish I could catch it again while I'm here, too. But with my underage assistants tagging along, I can't. A shame. It makes for a real good watch. I knew you were a man of taste. I couldn't agree more. My younger sister once happened to see it as well, and I'll tell you, she was giving me the dirtiest looks for the longest time after that. Sounds like it must have been a trying time in the Asval household. Wow, these two are like peas in a pod. You don't have to get so excited, man, please. Suppose I shouldn't be surprised that a man of His Highness's status would even know Mr. Arkwright's age. I like him. He's a guy who's clearly true to himself. You don't see high and mighty rich boys as unreserved as him every day. Must be so tiring working with a guy like him all the time, isn't it? Oh, I'm used to it at this point. Hey, is that Judith Lanster and Nina Fenley? I was wondering, like, when this was going to happen. Like, you got two movie stars and a prince just hanging out in the poolside and no one else is running to them asking for autographs and stuff? Wow, real stars out and about in their swimsuits. Only at the Al Jazeera, I tell you. Hey, could you girls give us autographs? Or better yet, why not come and have some fun with us, huh? Wait, we meet again? This is where you guys are staying, of all the places. This place must take anyone who can pay if they'll let trash like this stay here. Give me a break, you're those pricks from this afternoon. What the heck are you doing here? Oh, more guests. Are these friends of yours? Not quite. We had a little business with them earlier today. Sorry, Your Highness, I'll make everyone pipe down. Like heck you will. Your luck's run out, buddy. You're in big trouble. You guys take on the dudes. We'll... Oh my gosh. Uh-huh. Holy. She moves so fast.
Oh my! Have more young men come to play? I've gotta hand it to you all. It takes guts picking a fight with the Prince of Elsheim. Shouldn't you boys be enjoying this beautiful night elsewhere? Although, if you insist on staying, I'll be more than happy to show you all a good time.
Our mistake. We'll be leaving now. Thanks for randomly showing up. No wonder you're His Highness's right hand. That's some quick swordplay you got there.
It was nothing. I could have handled one such as them in my sleep.
As I said, one of the Principality's best.
No doubt. Wow, there's someone even better than Elaine and Sylphide. I guess I have a lot to learn. Okay, first of all, Sylphide's not even a sword user. He wields like gun daggers or something. Second of all, there's like Sylphide is not even top 50. Okay? I don't know much about Elaine, but like, relax.
Well, with that excitement out of the way, I suppose now's as good a time as any to wrap up. I know it is not much, but I'm prepared to offer the same sum as these ladies in exchange for your services.
Excuse me. Hey, first of all, the amount of work that you're tacking on does not line up with the same fees. Okay, like unless you're also going to make up for my expenses. So basically, not only do I get my money back, but you're paying me my expenses on top of that. So whatever I spend, I basically just make that in money. That's the only way this is going to work out. Because, you know, we got things to do, people to talk to. plots to unfoil. Or foil.
But please, don't let my case trump theirs. Whenever you figure things out, just be sure to pass the information on to me. It was a pleasure to meet you all. I expect great things from your impromptu helper as well.
She got vocal lines. Important character confirmed. Yep. Anytime you get voice acting, you know that these characters are either villains, plot-related characters, or all of the above. With the excitement having died down, the party said their goodbyes, bringing their first day in Tharbad to a close. The group made a beeline straight back to the inn. Is there even a bed for Home Chick Slice? After a full day, in addition to such a long drive, everyone's exhaustion was quickly catching up to them. An early night's rest was in order so as to get ready to resume their investigation the next day, or so it seemed.
What are you talking about? The night's still young. The girls might be passing out soon, but who's to say we can't stay up and have a little after-dark fun, huh?
I said it. All right, I need my sleep.
Kid, I envy your energy. Haven't given up on that nightclub near the casino, huh? I'm tempted to just let you loose and tell you to go have fun on your own. But I do that, and I have a feeling you'll burn half the town down. I'll tag along, as your chaperone.
Hell yeah, that's the spirit. And come on, don't act like you weren't totally down to clown.
Oh, shut it. You gotta act respectable when you get to be my age.
When do you think you two will be back?
Where the hell did you come from?
We'll make sure we're back before midnight. If you could keep the girls distracted for me while we're gone, I'd appreciate it.
As you wish, Mr. Arkwright. Enjoy your night, you two.
They're definitely trying to make her Sharon. It's not working. Okay, seriously. What's the deal with that maid of yours, huh? That prince seemed extra keen on her for some reason, too. It wasn't just me who noticed, huh? But given her employment background, maybe it's not so weird that word about her gets around. For real? You sure are trusting of this woman you have a shady contract with, too, you know. Today was your first time actually meeting her, wasn't it? Yeah, but we've been in touch back and forth for about 3 years now. It's not like I don't know her at all. Never mind that. Let's have a little peek. And then let's have our little peek and then head straight back. I don't want the girls worrying about us. Sound like an old dad fretting over his daughter. Not that old, darn it. Well, yeah, better make sure I go prepared. What are you doing? Let's hurry up and go. Go in already.
Oh yeah! This music's my jam!
Man, you're 24, you're basically a baby still. Yeah, but he's an old man, according to Aaron. Let's go ahead and save the mark.